Good morning, my dear. I think you all are fine. Going through the videos, notes, and assignment. As very soon your class test 4 going to be conducted. The date will be announced shortly, my dear. So you have to, yes, prepare your topic very nicely. As you know, in 9th and 10th, we are never giving portion. Your portion is from beginning and till there. Yes, what the topic we will teach, that will be your portion. Now, students, today I have the 3 topics that are related with MS Excel. First one is conditional formatting. Next one is data validation. And the last one is filtering data. These 3 topics today I will teach. Okay. First of all, you have to know what is conditional formatting. See, conditional formatting means what? That means as per the condition, your data should be formatted. If I am having the condition greater than 59, so those data which are having values more than 49 or 59, whatever I have assigned, as per that, only those data will be formatted on the screen. Now, conditional formatting with formula is nothing but changing the format of the cells based on the condition or criteria given by the user. You might have used conditional formatting to highlight the top values in the range, highlight duplicate values as well. A good thing is we have formulas in conditional formatting in Excel. We can think of conditional formatting as automatic formatting that is triggered by conditions that we define. For example, we can use conditional formatting to automatically change the color of cells that contains values greater than or less than. Conditional formatting is a greater way to visually highlight important information in a worksheet. So I'm going to show you, okay? Yes, when I will be discussing the conditional and data validation via the sheet, at that time I will explain these 2 topics. Next one is your data validation. That means how you want to give, yes, hint to the user, or how your data should behave in your cells as per your, yes, as per your restriction. Data validation is a feature in MS Excel which is used to control that a user can enter in a cell of Excel sheet, like restrict entries in a sheet, such as data range or whole numbers only. We can even create drop downs as well as which saves unnecessary space and shows the values in a single cell. Also, we can create a customized message which will appear user insert any incorrect value or an incorrect format. Now, I'm going to show you, my dear. First, I have to be in Excel. I have my data already present over there. First topic that I am going to discuss is conditional formatting. Now I have my data, yes, of 7 students, records of 7 students. Now, actually, it is quite easier for me to understand that who has got less than 10, who has got more than 10. But think about, you are having records of 200 students. And I say those who have got less than 40, mark it with red color. Can you do it? It is very, very difficult task, my dear, to perform yes, by you. In such situation, our conditional formatting will help us a lot. I am going to show you. See, before doing this, you must have to highlight, because already I warned you, whenever anything that is to be formatted, you must have to highlight the cell. Otherwise, your sheet will not understand which topic or which work is to be performed on which cell. So that's why it's our duty to highlight the cells. Okay, I'm highlighting because I'm going to work with numbers. So I have highlighted these all cells. Now, first, what the condition that you have to apply in Excel? My condition is that those students who have got less than 40 in any subject, that must have color red. This is my condition. So how I will do this one? First of all, I will go to the home tab. You can see, first of all, I will go to home tab. Okay. Then I will choose styles, this group. In this, I have the conditional formatting. This I am going to entertain, my dear. So, first of all, I have to highlight the cell. I think I have already highlighted. Yeah, highlighted. Now I'm going to conditional formatting. Now it is written highlight cells rule. Yes, so what is my condition? Less than 40. So I will click on less than. Now it is saying, my dear, what 40. I want those who have got marks less than 40, that should be in red text. Okay. And then, okay. Now you can watch it, my dear. Just let me increase. You see, those values which are having font color as red, these all values are less than 40. Just see it. Your 11, 14, 14, 12, 10, 12, 14, 17, 8, 19, even 13.1, that is less than 40. See all, 13 also, 15 also, 11, these all values are less than 40. So it can let you understand easily, and you can show this one to others that these are students who have got, yes, poor marks, that is less than 40 in this individual subject. You can do other operation also, like, let me come back. Okay, now again I am going to highlight, going to the conditional formatting. Now here you have between, you can use between also. That means in this range between 9 and 21 it should be, that also. But generally this topic is very important. Highlight cell rules, we are using highlight cell rule. You have the data bars also. I am going to show one by one. Okay, between, I want the values between 10 and 35. Here listen, my dear, your between means that is 10 also included and 35, and in between whatever the values, that also will be, yes, include. Now that will have a custom format. Let me have some other thing. It should be bold, it should have my height. Okay, yeah. Bold color as green. Okay, and then okay. Now, okay, now you can see, my dear, you watch it carefully. Those values which are shown here with the red one, bold, these all values are between 10 and 40. Now, the next topic, yes, regarding the bars. Okay, You can do, my dear, many things are there. So I have my bars, data bars. So by bar, if 10, then very thin bar. Yes, 35, more thick. By bar, I want to know it. If by bar, I want to know it. So what I will do in data validation, I will select the blank cells. Okay, I will select the blank. That means where there is no values. Now I will be going in data. Which tab I will select? Data tab. Now there you have, okay. Now there you can see, my dear, data validation. This one is my data validation. Okay. So I'm going to click on this. As I will click on this, I will be getting a dialog box of data validation. Now, here, what you have to perform the task in the cells that the validation I'm going to use here. Okay, what is I just now you have given the third class test, and that was of 60 marks. It means that the values of the students, the marks of the students will be between 0 and 60, not more than 60. So I will use a whole number. Minimum is what, my 0, and the maximum is what, my 60. Clear? Now I want to instruct also. Just now you can see, yes, when you will give the values, let me check it from where to where I have selected M60. Now you see, my dear, when I will write here a value 10, it allows me, I'm using a 61. It is giving error, but I should give my message, I should give my error alert to the user that the data that you are filling it, that is wrong. Then what we will do it here, let me remove this M60. I will again select this one, go to the data validation. Now here I will use input message. While entering, I must request the user that please do this way. Okay, please fill marks between 0 and 60. This instruction, whenever I will be giving the values, this instruction will be coming. It will help me. Okay, okay, I have done. Now I'm going to work here. Here, what it is saying, please fill marks between you. I have not started my work, but before that, as I clicked on that cell where I have applied the validation, it is saying what? Please fill marks between 0 and say, oh, not more than 61. So 59 I will use. Now, if I am going to cross that, minus 1, will it allow? No. Here again a message is coming. I don't like this one. I should have my own alert message. Then what we will do it? See, one by one all the topics I am discussing, my dear. Okay, again I will select the same range of cells. Okay, data validation. Now here I will use alert. I'm saying you not to write, then stop. I will use stop. Now what the title you want to give it? Yes, title, that is yes, error report. Okay, the value entered by you doesn't exist. Now this message is going to flash, my dear. Just now see it. Now I have started my work. 0 is good, 60 is also good, 69. See, it is showing message also 69. Now, what the error report that I given, that only will be shown, not the other one. See, what the error report I have written, just watch it. I have given title error report and message what? The value entered by you doesn't exist. This is my own message that is flashing there on the screen. So this is the importance of data validation. I hope data validation is also clear to everyone. Okay, wait. Okay, now my next topic is, yes, filtering data. Okay, so for that you have to go to the home tab. There you have sort and filter one. Now watch it carefully. Anyone has given me the task. What the task he has given? That sorting will be done at first on English. Okay, first sorting must be done on English, and if English and computer marks both are the same, then you perform the task on computer. I'm going to show you. Wait, here let me have same. Here also 78. Okay, here also 15, and here 82. Now you just see, in normal way I am doing the sorting. Just watch it. Just watch it. See, first simply I will select this cell. I will go to sort and filter. Now custom sort, where I have to do it on English. Which way? Smallest to largest. Okay. Now watch it carefully, my dear. I have done my sorting. You see, 11, 13, 15, all are sorted. But think about your computer. Here 11, here 13, here 15, here 64, 74, 7. Now you see, my dear, here I've used 78, 82. But wait, both values are okay. But I want no, my name is sorted, English subject that is sorted, but in computer, the marks which are shown, okay, that should be in other way. Understood? That should be sorted in other way. Then what you will do it? You will select this range of cells. You go to the sorting, custom sort. Now here English will be smallest to largest. Just now you can watch here. Here 78, 82. But here what it is showing? 78, 82. But I want know where it is a match. There 82 will come first and 78 will come down. That up to you, my dear. So what I will do here, I will have smallest to largest, and I will click on add label. I will prefer the next subject, computer, and here I will do what? No, where equal, their computer will have largest to smallest. That means 82 will come before and 78 will come down. See, wait. Wait, my dear, wait. So let me first 78, both are there. Here I will use 78, then it will work. Okay, now see, my dear, here both the values are same and here both the values are different. I want, okay, you have sorted this way, but I want in computer where the values are tallied, there it should have in descending order. That means 82 will come first and 78 should go down. I will select this range of cells. I will go to sorting. I will select custom sort. Here English, okay, smallest to large. Now compute. Now I will click on OK. Now what happened? Watch it. Here 78, 78, but the priority is given to who? Who has got the highest marks in computer. 82, and then it has shown 78. Okay, so you can go up to third level also, fourth level. Again, I am going to show you. See, now this time I want no. It should be just done filtering, yes, in the same way. But if the values matches, it should be smallest to largest. Then what will happen? Aditya marks will come first and Ankit Raj marks will come down. See. Now what happened? Aditya marks that has been shifted. Aditya marks is shown first and then Ankit marks is shown below. I hope you have understood this topic. Thank you, my dear.